It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics play host to the Golden State Warriors. The stars have aligned. The Golden State Warriors begin with the basketball. To Green. Curry. Driving right to the basket. It's a big finish.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a Prob City.
Walker into the front court. Down 2. To Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. Warriors have the basketball. To Curry. Down to Green. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Walker with the basketball. Down just a couple. To Marcus Smart. Tatum. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Count the bucket for 2.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Curry has it. Steph Curry, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Brown into the front court, trailing by 4. Green to Ken Bazemore. Curry. Rebound hauled in by the Celtics. Andrew Wiggins pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
It's Steph at the controls. Into the front court, it's Walker. Down 4. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down. Curry into the front court. 2-point advantage to Wiggins. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Stephen Curry trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 90% at the line. Free throws good for Curry, and the Warriors extend their lead. Ball's controlled by Boston. Kemba Walker matched up with the 2-time MVP. Screen coming to Marcus Smart. Nice pass to set things up.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Curry to bring it up. Leads 3. Wiggins to Ken Bazemore. Curry. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Screen coming to Kemba Walker. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Draymond Green missed his first. That one goes.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Here comes the screen to Walker. Tatum buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Warriors basketball. Here comes the screen. Curry to Green. To Ken Bazemore. Curry. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Jaylen Brown. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. It's Curry controlling the offense. Finish that. Hustle pays off. They've got the possession. Brown with it up top. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. To Marcus Smart. Draymond Green swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Marcus Smart forcing that one. Well defended. Green. To Ken Bazemore. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Free throws coming up.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Now down 6. To Jaylen Brown. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Curry with the ball. To Wiggins. Curry had made his first couple, but he misses there. Walker into the front court. Down 3. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning it around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
To Wiggins. Curry. Won't go. Oh, and a putback.
Ooh, establishing the glass early, but the defense has to be better at boxing out.
Brown into the front court. 5-point game. To Kemba Walker. Fournier. Tatum. Well defended. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. Looking to push. Great dish to set it up. Add 2 points to the board. To Curry. Green. To Chris. Marquise Chris rocking the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Boston with the basketball. Kemba Walker guarded by Marquise Chris. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Curry into the front court. Up 5. To Ken Bazemore. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Walker with the basketball. Right now, down 7. Here comes the screen. Walker. Tatum. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Chris. A pass taken away by the Celtics. Draymond Green sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Curry. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Now Brad Stevens calls a timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Walker to Parker. Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 3 for 6 now.
Ed, here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
Can't miss those.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Walker. Here comes the screen. Kemba Walker takes aim at Steph Curry. It goes down.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Cleans it up. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. 4-3. He made his first effort, but not that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Just under a minute to play here in this opening quarter. To Parker. Off the mark. Well contested.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Chris. The drive right to the basket. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Celtics have it. Walker to Parker. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense to Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker to Jaylen Brown. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good. First quarter in the books. The Warriors with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Celtics have it. Walker to Fournier. Probing the defense. Fournier takes aim at Steph Curry. Walker. Message received. Well defended. Lays it up and in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Here's Curry with it up top. It's an 8-point lead. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to explode.
He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
From the painted area, won't go down. Marquise Chris to Curry. And a pass stolen by Boston. To Fournier. Fires the three. That won't go. Curry with the basketball. The lead is 11. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Kemba Walker here against Steph. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker. To Fournier. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, he hits the three.
I got to be real here. I think he was the only one expecting to shoot that shot. The crowd, the coaching staff, every other player on the court, and myself, all of our mouths are left wide open right now.
Curry into the front court. His team leads it by 10. Has a chance, knocks it down from mid-range. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Curry has it. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. Walker to Parker. And he'll head to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Jabari Parker, couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter. First one, count it.
Number 23.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. It's Golden State basketball. Here comes the screen. Takes stock of the floor. Warriors with 4 to shoot. From long range. Misfires. It's no good. To Fournier. Great pass to set it up. And the finish. Slam dunk. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
To Kelly Oubre. Won't go down. Across the timeline, it's Walker. They trail by 7. To the rim, lays it up and in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Green. Draymond Green. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Kemba Walker, guarded by Looney. To Fournier. Fournier rising for the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Here comes the screen. To Kelly Oubre. Rejected.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Boston with the basketball. Draymond Green able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Boston secures the rebound. Nice pass to set things up. Kemba Walker rising for the slam.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
To Green. Slam dunk.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Walker into the front court. Down 5. Here comes the screen. And Green able to pull down the rebound. Possession lies with Golden State. Surveys the floor, driving right to the basket. It's Boston with the rebound. Walker. And that's rebounded by Golden State. Green. Fournier. To Kemba Walker. Here comes the screen. Walker. Boston with 4 to shoot. To Parker. Shot clock violation. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Curry to Ken Bazemore. Goes to the left side. Curry trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. It's Steph at the controls. Gets Gets to the basket and scores.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Shot from the lane won't go. Knocked loose. Celtics have it. Thompson. Tristan Thompson with the slam.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Curry to bring it up. Up by 3. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Stephen Curry at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throws good for Curry, and the Warriors extend their lead. Celtics have it. Kemba Walker, defended by Steph Curry. Sizing up the defense. Thompson goes to the right side. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock and scores.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Curry into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. He's 2 for 2 now.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Jason Tatum has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Warriors have the basketball and a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Curry won't go down. Green to Curry. Here comes the screen. Curry to Ken Bazemore. Curry. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
Curry to Wiggins. Five to shoot for Golden State. To Green. Fires the 3. And the rebound cleared by Thompson. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack, He's playing on that court by himself.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Wiggins. Draymond Green. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Kemba Walker, guarded by Looney. Oh, I missed a short one there. To Jaylen Brown. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Curry. Green gets it in the left corner. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Shot from in close, no good. To Ken Bazemore. Draymond Green, 4 out of 7.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
To Marcus Smart. Kevon Looney, huge block. Jaylen Brown sends it away. Tatum. Off the mark. No good. The follow won't go either. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Long heave from three-quarters court. That's it for the first half. The Warriors with the lead.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Warriors will start the second half with a narrow lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaky. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics are still very much in this matchup. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today.
Game track. Bench points.
This is a game where the bench guys deserve a bit of the spotlight. The thing is, you need a spotlight big enough for the reserves on both squads. This is a game that's been all about the depth in the depth chart.
Player of the half.
Steph Curry has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome. What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Celtics have it. Screen coming. Walker to Jaylen Brown for 3. Jaylen Brown is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. And he hits the second. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Golden State at the controls. Curry to Green. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one goes down.
To you.
Walker with the basketball. The deficit is 6. To Jaylen Brown.
Big pick right there.
Boston with 4 to shoot. Here comes the screen. Tatum. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Tristan Thompson tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Marcus Smart. Nothing going here on that drive. Kemba Walker sizing up Draymond Green. To Jaylen Brown. Beyond the arc for 3. Offensive and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Here's Curry with it up top. Leads 4. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Into the front court, it's Walker. Down 6. Here comes the screen. Walker, down low Thompson, leaving no doubt, slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Green. Down for Curry. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Can't get the bounce.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Green. Oh, he had it. Brown with it up top. Now down 6. Walker. Tatum. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Gets it in the right corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Tatum. Jason Tatum is going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. Second to 3. Got it. Almost settles for a 2-of-3 trip. Green to Curry. From the outside, no good. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Ken Bazemore. Short jumper misses.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And count the basket inside.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty, but this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
Curry to Green. To Wiggins. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. To Marcus Smart. He gets it.
In the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Nothing going here on that drive. Deep left corner to Curry. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Kevon Looney with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Green to Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' ability to calls on a regular basis.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Oh, he missed. Slams it home on the putback.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
Warriors have the basketball. To Curry. 4-3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Nothing going here on that drive. And they called a foul. Jay, he was there too late.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Marcus Smart, a couple of free throws on the way. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Curry with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. Nothing going here on that drive. Curry gets it in the left corner. Here's a chance from long range. Offensive board. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Marquise Chris to Curry. Short jumper off the mark. Parker with it. His guys trail now by 4. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Jabari Parker trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw's good to cement the three-point play. The lead is back down to 1. Warriors basketball. To Kelly Oubre. Pass taken away by the Celtics.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
To Chris. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Fournier. Curry with the ball. And a pass stolen by Boston. To Parker. Nothing going here on that drive. Fournier. There it is, number 6. He's finished. Seat on the bench for the rest of this one.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Evan Fournier is going to get a chance at 3 here. Numbers not good. 52% for his career. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second free throw off the mark. Still one to come. Can cash in. 0 for 3. Curry goes to the left side. Tristan Thompson snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Warriors with 4 to shoot. To Curry. Fires the 3. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
To Fournier. Cleans it up. Thompson. Cleans it up. And the rebound belongs to Golden State. To Curry. They go down low to Chris. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Marquise Chris at the line for 2 shots. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career. First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Brown into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Tatum. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Curry. Scores from the post.
And like we've seen so many times, this is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
And as a defender, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First try at the line, no good. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Not that time. To Jaylen Brown. Walker. Tatum. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Curry all the way, but a shot won't fall.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston, as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Kemba Walker, guarded by Marquise Chris. Good look that time, but off the mark.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Curry to Kelly Oubre. Curry to Kelly Oubre. Jaylen Brown with a piece. That's a 24-second violation. Ball's controlled by Boston. Walker. Here comes the screen. To Walker. And a putback slam.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
Curry, that right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Layup goes down. Well done. Clock runs out. The Warriors with the lead. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Fournier rising for the slam. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Jabari Parker has got 2 shots coming. His percentage right now, 57%. connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Curry. Marquise Chris to Wiggins. Going to launch beyond the arc. Andrew Wiggins, no one in the Canadians' postal code with the basket.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. To Curry. From long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marcus Smart.
Celtics, number 37, Jimmy Ojale.
To Wiggins. Short jumper stays out. Count the basket at the rim. Runner's good there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Nice finish at the rim.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
To Chris. Here comes the screen. Oubre. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Oubre. From the painted area, won't go down. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Oubre. Turns and slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Boston with the basketball. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Kelly Oubre with the finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Hey, match up.
Oh, Evan Fournier. 3 for 6 now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Semi Ojeleye, a couple of free throws on the way. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. It's Golden State basketball. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
That's what you want. Kemba Walker with the 2.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Kevon Looney at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. Nope. First one does not go. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Brown with it up top. The deficit is 6. Fires the 3. Jaylen Brown is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second free throw. Can't take advantage. 1 for 3 at the line. Goes to the right side to Wiggins. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. He's now 5 for 6.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Walker into the front court. They trail by 7. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
To Wiggins. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
And he finishes at the rim.
And here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
To Wiggins. Oubre. Walker with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Cruises inside for 2.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Parker. And a chance coming up at the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Jabari Parker has got 2 shots coming, shooting 66% in this contest. Misses the first. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Kemba Walker at the line for a chance at a 3-point play, a career 83% free throw shooter. Off the mark at the line. Trying to cash in. That's how you defend. Tough shot, no good. Tatum. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Possession lies with Golden State. To Kelly Oubre. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
To Kemba Walker through 3, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second and 3, no good. For 3 from the line. Wow. I don't know what the defender was doing there, but count the points.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Warriors have the basketball. Probing the defense. To Kelly Oubre. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force him to change.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Tatum. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Golden State at the controls. To Kelly Oubre. Tough make through traffic.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Curling inside. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Jaylen Brown, a couple of free throws on the way, shooting 75% so far tonight. First try, no good. Off the mark, 0 for 2 at the line. To Wiggins. Pass taken away by the Celtics. Parker. Deep left corner. Tatum. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Knocked loose. Knocks it down from mid-range.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Walker. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Whoa! What a finish!
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Kemba Walker matched up with Wiggins. Shot from the lane won't go. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Jabari Parker. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. To Kelly Oubre. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Warriors have the basketball. To Chris. Oubre. And a throwdown.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Parker. Here comes the screen. Parker. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. It stays with Golden State. The drive, right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Andrew Wiggins trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw is good. It's a three-point play, and that just might put this game out of reach. To Parker. Tristan Thompson with the slam.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
To Wiggins. Add 2 points to the board. Timeout, Boston. But this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Walker. Kemba Walker is going to get a chance at three here. He's struggled so far. Can't connect on the first free throw. Missed the middle one. One more coming. Boy, bad performance at the line. 0 for 3. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. Almost. Unlucky bounce. And a pass stolen by Boston. To Walker. A lot of contact. No whistle. Knocked loose. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws.
Shot, boy. I got this clown. Let's go.
Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors got the win in a close game. They were very opportunistic on defense, and it earned them a bunch of steals. Those first turnovers made all of the difference. Check out the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics must be devastated after such a close loss. While they did put together quite a highlight reel of dunks in this matchup, they did not put together a win. As we all know, style points never show up on the scoreboard.
Game track. Second chance points.
When it comes down to it, this game was all about offensive rebounding. I say that because so many of the points came from second effort plays. The hustle out there was tremendous.
Player of the game.
Steph Curry is the choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.